Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for a new video, and today we are taking a look at the game called Sugardew Island, and this is a demo for a new cozy farming game where you have to run your own farm shop, take care of your animals and your farm, sell your goods to the cute forest folk and upgrade the island, and apparently fulfill small orders from the harmony tree to fill the island with life again. So we're, as I said, this is just a demo at the moment. The game has actually been fully released. It came out in March 2025. So we're just going to dive in and we'll have a quick look at what we got to play with here. So we've got character creation at the moment. So we have some different views on the lady that we'll be creating, or we'll be using. So we've got soft, sweet, quiet, enthusiastic, confident. We'll go with enthusiastic. Skin colour, you can go with differing shades thereof, which is cool. Eye colour blue, because I've got blue eyes, so that'll do, even though I'm playing a lady. Pigtails, ponytail, loose ponytail, messy. We'll go with the ponytail, that'll do. And hair colour, what should we go with? We'll go with, go red, why not? Comfy clothing style is that one. Casual, sporty, trendy, practical, durable. Look an old farmer. We'll go with a comfy, and we'll have the flower hat, no hat, cap, sun hat, straw hat, or we'll go flowery hat. Why not? Why not, indeed? And you can have the voice from either high. We'll leave it as is. We're not going to take too long doing the character creation. So let's dive straight in and see what we get to play with. Would you like to play these settings to your character? You may change your appearance later in the game. What's your name? Warning, you cannot change your name later. I'll just leave it as Clara, because actually no. Clara. That wasn't a fun character. Let me change it to Rose. There we go. That'll do. Slightly better character from Doctor Who than Clara, and because it fits more if you're doing, something where you're running a farm shop. At least a Rose is something you grow in a farm. You don't grow a Clara, so why not? In a bygone era, humans, animals, and nature spirits lived in perfect harmony. From this heavenly harmony, a tiny seed was born. Thanks to the loving care of all of the islanders, it quickly grew into a huge tree. Nice. But one day, driven by greedy hearts, people wanted to cut down the harmony tree. Cool. The sudden change in their nature frightened the animals, and they fled the island in a hurry. Okay. A single creature, however, with unshakable resolve, opposed the nefarious plans of the humans. With a thunderous tremor, the ground split and thorny vines shot up, spreading rapidly over the entire island. In the end, the people had no choice but to flee from this overwhelming natural magic. Their hasty flight left an island in ruins. Since that day, a lonely creature is said to be waiting on the island. It hopes that someone can restore the harmony between humans, animals, and forest spirits. That's a very bleak start, isn't it, really? With a thirst for adventure in its veins and the wind in its sails, a little human had been drifting around for a long time now. It escaped from its boring everyday life in search of an adventure that will be talked about for centuries to come. The little human did not realize that after all this time, its longing would be fulfilled. Oh. What seemed like a terrible accident is to be the beginning of a wonderful adventure. Sweet. Oh, well, that sounds like an interesting start. So again, like a lot of these cozy games, we're going to be arriving somewhere that's in a bit of a state, and we're going to suddenly... Oh, hello, what's all this lot? Oh gosh, are you really sure you're feeling well enough to stand again? Yeah, oh, what happened? Since I caught the storm while on your boat, I found you and your diary on the beach after the storm yesterday. Well, thank you for your help. Sorry about a quick look at your diary. Your name is Rose, right? And you were looking for an adventure. Yes, that's correct. I'm Tom Taylor, Traveling Trader. Nice to meet you. You as well. You found your adventure here anyhow. Come on, I'll show you the island. Alright, let's go. The art style's pretty cool. Very nice high quality graphics. Welcome to Sugardew Island. So, a long time ago, humans, animals and nature spirits lived together in harmony on the island. Sadly, the humans and animals disappeared from the island. So, whose house is this? The humans lived in this house. Well, all of them. It's been empty for so long, I've got to spruce the place up a bit before anything else. I hope that you'll feel comfortable here. Oh, thank you. That's a very nice place. I do like the waterfall next to it. Next to the house, you find the workbench. Ah, the old workbench. The whole farm could do with a few improvements. You can use the workbench for that. Alright, that sounds cool. Livestock and cows and chickens are kept on the meadow. Later on, you could give ranching a go every now and then. Oh, definitely. And what's this one? Humans used to sell their goods to the nature spirits of the island in the store next to the meadow. It was a cornerstone of the harmony. The nature spirits received fresh vegetables and humans got valuable sugardew. Ooh. Is it your store now? Ho ho, I don't need a physical store to be a travelling trader. Everything I have for sale fits in my backpack. The store is my gift to you. But what did he own the entire island after everyone left? Did he just come in and colonise the place? And now he's like the mayor or owner. So then the entire farm will be mine. All mine. Anyway, sorry. One of the two areas of farmland on the island is in front of us. A range of different vegetables used to grow here. Now the first thing you'd probably have to do before planting is pull up the weeds one by one. And the second bit of land is over the other side of the bridge, I'm guessing. When you cross the bridge, you'll get to the second piece of farmland. Behind that, you'll find the forest where the forest folk and I live. Oh, in the forest. Oh, it's through there. I'd like to introduce you to somebody. Would you mind following me, please? I don't have any other choice, but it would be nice to be after you. Ooh. Guessing that's the remains of the harmony tree. Not so harmonious after all. That's the heart of the island. Or, if you've watched Moana, Heart of Defeati. The harmony tree. At least it used to be. It looks poorly. Yes, it does. Unfortunately, the thorns of disharmony struck the tree. That is also the reason why the humans and animals left this island. Poor tree. Hey you, can you hear me? I bought the little human that was stranded on the beach here. Who are you talking to? Human? Harmony? Help Harmony Tree? Ghost? It looks like a nature spirit has been trapped in this tree. I've been hearing its voice since I arrived. Let's get it out of there. Afraid there's no tool on this planet that can remove the thorns. Only true harmony can destroy them. Only true love. Harmony is created when the living beings of this island help one another. So what can I do? Obviously, to go and start reviving the island. And then all good cozy game traditions. Rose, please help the Harmony Tree and this island. Speak for the Harmony Tree and choose a quest to collect Harmony. How do I collect Harmony? To get Harmony and destroy the island's storms, you need to sell goods to the forest folk in your farm store. No, the entire island is counting on you. I can't do this alone. Don't worry, I will keep on helping you. Should you get stuck, you can come to help. I can't come to help you. Press escape to open the player guide. What are you going to do? I'll wait for you here by the Harmony Tree and do what I do best. Keep trading. Ho, ho, ho. So you can count on me or... Oh, now this should be fun. Oh, go on then. Well, alright. Save the island. Alright, select a quest and sell goods in the farm store to Harmony Tree. Alright, so we'll accept the quest. Submit a quest. When you've collected enough Harmony, you could submit the quest and receive rewards. Ah, interesting. You want to cancel quest, select a new quest and cancel your current quest, and completed quests will bring wild animals back to the animal island. Oh, yeah, back to the animal island. Right, cool. Interesting. Alright, so, oh, here we go. So we've got Bunny Island, which unlocks the garlic seeds, potato seeds, or we've got Ferret Island that unlocks tomato seeds and bean seeds. Deer Island unlocks cows, that unlocks watering cans for Piggy Island, and that unlocks chickens. Alright, well, we'll start from the top left. We'll go with Bunny Island. Yeah, we'll accept that quest. So what do I need to do for that? I need 25 harmony. Alright, well, let's go and take a look. Okay, so save the harmony tree by accepting its quests and collecting harmony. Buy seeds, upgrades and animals from Tomte. Sell goods to him for a little Sugardew and no harmony. Save the animal islands by completing quests. Pet the wild animals to obtain seeds. Right, so usual WASD to do stuff. There's Q and E cycles between the stuff that we have in our inventory here. And we can use our mouse wheel to move up and down between what's in our hands and what's in our backpack. That's cool. Right, let's go run our way back. Okay, open the manual under the pause menu. And then we've got energy. Pay attention to your energy. Sleep and eat energy bars to build up your energy. Open the map in the inventory. I'm guessing that's by probably hitting M. And there are various skills that improve as you perform activities on your farm. Improve your skills while you work to permanently get more energy. Nice. Okay, cool. So pretty much... Oh, hello. Ho ho, goodness. I basically just let you loose in the wilderness, and I already packed your backpack this morning. Maybe you've already noticed the old tool. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to give you a short introduction to how field work is carried out. Yeah, why not? Press Q and E to switch between your tools and items in your bag. Yep, found that out. Before you plant seeds, you have to hoe the soil. To do this, press the left mouse button. Good. Standard game procedure mechanic. Then you can fertilise the plot or plant seeds immediately. I packed some wheat seeds in your backpack. Take it as a welcome present. Well, that's very kind of you. And then you hold the right mouse button to plant seeds or fertilise multiple plots at the same time. Nice. For your seeds to grow and bear fruit, they need to water daily. Select the watering can and press that to water the plots you worked on. Alright, how do I fill the watering can though? By the way, during yesterday's storm I ran through the field and stumbled, spilling a few wheat seeds. Tomorrow you can harvest them if you want, if you water them today. Cool, I'll go and have a look for them. Sometimes it can be hard to aim at a plot. Hold down control to move around more carefully. Interesting. If you're in a rush, hold down shift to run. Brilliant. Good. Did you understand all that? Yes, of course. We've done this before. We're now the official owner of this farm. You should give it a name. What should we call it? Well, we'll call it Sea Dog Farm because technically she was on a boat and out in the open ocean before she crashed. So, although I'm playing a female character, I can still at least get my name in there somewhere. Right, I'm sure your first harvest will be just as perfect. Next, let's go to the farm store. You'll find it next to your meadow. I'm glad you like it. Right, fieldwork. Collect materials. So collect wood by felling trees with your axe. Standard fare. Collect stone by breaking stone with your hammer. Okay, so it's a hammer instead of a pickaxe. Not the end of the world. Hoes are used to plough fields with a hoe in order to cultivate them. A better hoe uses less energy and ploughs more fields at once. Good. Water your plants with a watering can so they grow. A better watering can can use less energy and water more fields at once. It doesn't mention about filling the watering can though. May have to look at that and see if that's a different mechanic. Some games you'll have to fill in or fill up your watering can from a water source of some description. Others it's an infinite supply. It all depends on the game mechanics. There are pluses and minuses for why one's a good, one's cool or the other's cool. It all depends upon what kind of game you want to do and how much micromanagement you want to be dealing with. And then we get the option to sow seeds on cultivated fields. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. That's not a bad little game. Right, let's go take a look at what we got here. So what am I going to do? I've got to pluck these. What do they get me? Weeds. I've got to pluck the weeds out. He did mention specifically about plucking weeds, so let's get some of those removed. And we'll go back over to our field here. Oh, look, we've got something to water. Nice. Okay, so that was some of the stuff that he was talking about. And where's my hammer? If I had a hammer. So where is my energy? That's in top left up there. Okay, so that's that big bar. Now, how much of that is going to... What recovers it? I'm guessing that's the energy bar I see there, the X. The rest of it. Okay. It doesn't give us a kind of any kind of health for the item that I'm trying to break. Okay, well that's fine. We can work with that. That's all right. It's not a big drama. Let's clear a little bit of space, and we'll look at getting ourselves some more weed seeds in. Not weed seeds, wheat seeds. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so the hammer is certainly, you know, taking out a lot of our stamina. Right, we'll do that there. How many of these seeds do I have? 9. Okay, so we need 9 plots. Fine, we can deal with that. Okay. The animation's pretty cute, see? You're starting to get tired. I love how she just jumps completely off the ground. Hey, what up? Alright, let's quickly go and sow these. So what does this take for our... Okay, it doesn't take us any stamina to sow things, so that's good. And then the seeds just seem to stay on top, which is cool. Love the precision, it's just like throw them down. Oh, that'll do. Okay. And that's it. That's it for our weed seeds. So let us go and go looking for some more of these wheat seeds. Let's water these quickly. Actually, yeah, so it looks like we have pretty much unlimited water. That's fine. That's not a problem. The watering can isn't going to be a mechanic to worry about too much. I wonder if we'll get a sprinkler at some point. It'd be interesting to see what kind of research mechanics there are in here. And again, it looks like we're losing a little bit of stuff. We'll eat some of our protein bar or whatever or energy bar, and we can then get that lot being done. That's been done. Oh, there's a lot of wheat tucked away in here, so let's get all these watered. Oh, hello. I'm guessing I've gone up a level on something. Now, is that me gone up a level, or is that a particular skill that's gone up a level? Wasn't very clear. Hopefully I'll find that out in a minute. Any more? Yep, another one over there. Okay, so we've got a fair bit of field size here, which is quite nice. Any more seeds? Yep, there's another bit of wheat there. Okay, good. So we've got everything we need there. I'm not going to do much in that place. And that's the farm area there. Right, let us take a look up here. And take a look at what the crafting table is. So, you can fertilize cultivated fields, upgrade buildings, use woodstone and sugardew to upgrade buildings, enhance tools, use sugardew to enhance tools. Okay. Right, so we can make ourselves some quick fertilizer, accelerates growth of your plants, but it doesn't seem like it's giving any kind of penalty for accelerating the growth. This fertilizer automatically supplies your plants with water until they're ready to harvest. Oh, that's nice. Wet fertilizer. So we've got stone slabs, paving stone for a stone path. You can decorate your farm with this. Then we've got wooden planks, floorboard made out of wood. You can decorate your farm. Tree stump floor. Flooring that looks like a slice of a tree trunk. You can decorate your farm with it. Okay, good. And golden floors. Flooring made out of gold, which takes wood and... Oh, is that wood and stone to unlock the research, or is that to actually build the items? Okay, so fence shaped like a green hedge. You can decorate it. That's fine. Picket fence, wooden fence, gold fence, and energy bars. Requires carrots and whatever that is. I'm not sure what that is. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so we've got a pickup station. Your farm animals deliver their products to this practical device. Nice, okay. That's 500 stone, 200 wood, and 50,000 of that sugardew. That's quite a lot to work with. So, alright, well, we've got a fair bit. We've got a fair bit to work. So I'm guessing that must be wheat then, because we've got wheat that we were putting in the ground. Quite like the idea of the wet fertilizer, if I'm honest. So let us go and... Oh, that's to build, is it? Ah. So it's not like I'm actually researching anything. It's the fact that that's what I can build. And I've got a chest over here that I can put stuff into. Okay, we don't seem to be having a weight issue at the minute with our... within regards to what we're carrying. So... Alright, is there any wheat around this area, or did Matey just trip over on the other farmstead? Let's just quickly check. Can't see anything else on there at the moment, but there's tons of weeds, so these will probably be quite useful to start plucking, because then I can get fertilizer with them. And it doesn't look... it does. It takes a little bit of stamina. So, what we might need to do is, as we're getting low on stamina, I don't want to keep chewing through the energy bars if I can help it. Plus, as well, if I need to wait until the next day to be able to get to those wheat, I might as well see about just going to bed early. Okay, so sleep. Use the diary to save or load. And we've got sleep. Go to sleep. Start the next day with full energy. So she just passes out in her clothes without even getting the duvet over her. Alright, you get tips on the weather report on the radio, mirror to change your hairstyle and outfit, and upgrade your house to be able to keep up to 2 pets. Cute. Alright, well we don't need to save anything at the moment because again this is just a demo, so we can do that. Go to bed and end the day. You haven't yet opened the farm store today. Well, do I need to open the farm store today? What does open the farm store do me? I didn't even know I had any stock. I don't know how I could open the farm store, but we'll go and, because it's mentioned it, we'll go and have a look at it anyway. So what have we got in here then? Oh. You've just been stalking me, have you? Welcome to your own little farm store. I hope you like it. I fixed it up myself. I do. It's great. I'm not going to bother being sassy too much in this. If you want to display and sell goods, you must do so on the little counter. Stand in front of the counter and interact with it, and select the product from your bag. Got it. Once you have at least one item on display, you can go to the register and open the store. Alright. So we've got some carrots in there, so why don't we pop those on. Oh, I completely ask whether you already know how to run a store. No, please show me, just in case anyone's not played a cozy game like this before, we'll run through the tutorial very quickly for it. Now, to open the store, you need to go to the register and hold the left mouse button. Then the forest folk will start to wander in. How do I take payments? If a forest folk is at the register, press the right mouse button to take payment and receive Sugardew as well as Harmony. Many of them will buy the goods straight away, but some will be indecisive again at the register. This is when you need to use your instinct as a shopkeeper. Oh, we're going to get a haggling mini game. You can sing the praise of the product. That might persuade the customers and get them to spend even more money. However, that method would scare off most customers. Sounds risky. Offering advice, on the other hand, would lead to most customers choosing your goods, but you won't get any tips, however, and very few will decide against buying the product. Okay, so it sounds like advice seems to be the guaranteed way to get money in. Last but not least, you can also offer customers a discount. No forest folk will be able to turn down your offer, although you'll get less Sugardew from them. Okay, alright. Oh, and don't worry, the forest folk put any unsold goods in the collection box by the door. The store closes automatically when all goods are sold. You can also press the left mouse button to close the store yourself at any time. Right, sounds practical. That's everything you need to know. Do you understand all that? Yes. So that's all. Good luck with the store. I'll put a few carrots in your bag. You can still immediately make sure you remember that you can only buy seeds from me. I'm a trader, not a farmer. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, thank you, Tom Tay. So your exclusivity contract is understandable. Right, so fill the counters. Fill counters with goods to sell them. Open the store. Then we go to sell. We've got a negotiate option. Fine, you can take a look at these. Just pause the video. I'm just going to blast through them. These are pretty simple. So the store can only be opened once per day. Fine. Alright, let us quickly go and find ourselves some carrots. And we're going to lay out our goods. Yep, there we go. So we've got 25 carrots out on display. And we're gonna shops open. Very cute. And in come our forest critters. Yep. It's all going through very quickly. So this is pretty much a non-interactive part where we're just waiting for that to happen. We haven't had anyone indecisive yet. Oh, bought the last of them. Thank you very much. Oh, you've collected enough harmony. Visit the harmony tree to complete your quest. No further harmony can be collected for this order. Oh, interesting. Cool, we've got enough. So there's the harmony tree to complete that. You have sold all your goods. The store is now closed. Bada bing. And it's also getting dark out there as well. So let's go and see about the harmony tree. Oh, today's revenue, we have made 375. So we've got a shop level by the looks of things, so that's 4 customers. And yeah, that's nice. Cool. So let's go quickly see about running and going and seeing the harmony tree. It's night time, so we should be okay. Should have time to quickly run and do that before coming back. Again, it's a cozy game. Shouldn't really be anything to fight in the forest at night time. We talk to the harmony tree. Congratulations, you've collected enough harmony to heal the bunny island and attract wildlife. You've also unlocked garlic and potato seeds. Great, so I'm going to get those from old Tom Tay. What's this? Large house. You are good watering can and good hoe. Tomato seeds and bean seeds and chooks. We'll do Ferret Island next. We'll get the tomato seeds and bean seeds because that'll be more I can then sell. Oh, hello. Someone's come out to play. Oh, you've done it. You destroyed the first set of thorns. I knew you could do it. And look who's coming out the tree. Hold on a minute. I was finally just about to break free from those thorns all by myself. This little human had nothing to do with it. Ungrateful. Golly, I'd hoped that hare would be a bit more thankful for your help. Listen here, Rose. Helped you and the tree, so a thank you would be the least you could do. How unfriendly. That's a righteous indignation. I should be thankful for humans' help. They were the ones who destroyed this island. Helping me was the least it could have done. Hmm? Now you can buzz off again. This island has no need for humans that are just here to cause chaos. Shoo shoo. Get back off to your boat. I don't want to help. Hold your horses, Hare. How do you suppose you'll bring harmony to this island? It needs to come from humans, animals, and spirits equally. That won't happen without this little human. You can do what you want. I'll find a solution without the input from a little human. Oh, well, aren't you a cheery sod? I don't know, try and do some work and look at him. Oh well, still need your help. We made a start, but here there is no end. So what's up with it? I'm certain that the Hare will soon understand that we will only make progress when we work together. In the meantime, please complete more quests for the Harmony Tree. Cool, okay, good. Lots to do. Before I forget, you should pay a visit to Bunny Island. I've noticed noises from there. My guess is you didn't just free Hare. Okay, I'm on my way, but not doing that today though. That'll be a tomorrow jobby because it's darkness out there. Right, so we've got Grumpy Hare. We're going to have to try and get Hare back on side by doing the relevant things to make more harmony. All right, cool. Well, you know, again, I can't really deny he didn't have the naff end of the stick the last time the humans were on the island. But hopefully that'll be something that will be picked up relatively quickly. Cool, and we're awake. Hey, off the bed. Stuck the landing and everything. Look at that, perfect. Anyway, sorry. Oh, hello, Tomte's back again. Now what? Ah, I hope you settled in well on Sugardew Island. Yep. Forest folk are thrilled with your goods. Your reputation precedes you. These lively little nature spirits always find time to shop, but not everyone here has that luxury. What do you mean? We have a bulletin board, of course. Look, here is bulletin board. Even the busy nature spirits who rarely have time can leave their requests here. If you fulfill them, you're certain to make even more friends on the island. Cool, I'm excited. You should be. They could show up at any moment. How exciting. Oh, hello. Hello, Tomte. Sorry I'm late. A few chicks needed a fresh breeze. You're rather animated. You must be Rose. Nice to meet you. I'm Zephyro. My friends call me Zephyr. You can call me that too. That's very kind of you, Zephyr. Oh, and another one. Move aside, Zephyr. I was here first. Oh. Tomte can't stop talking about the new star of Sugardew Island. So glad to finally meet you in person. I'm Reaver, responsible for the water that nourishes your plants. That's very nice to meet you. So we've got a couple of... Oh, we've got more spirits to play... Or more elemental spirits to play with. Oh dear. Sorry for the overly enthusiastic welcome from these two. I'm Ignis. I've lived on this island for centuries. It's wonderful to finally welcome another human here. So, okay, I'm guessing, Ignis, you're going to be some fire or volcano-related spirit. And the young lady by my side is Sylvana. Oh, he looks cheery. Nice to meet you. Oh, she's just shy. Okay then, so she's not grumpy, she's shy. Glad you're getting along so well. Let me quickly explain the bulletin board. Sure, go for it. Nature spirits gathered here. Post a request on the board. At the start of each day, you can choose to fulfill these requests once you have the required goods, or you can decline them. And then, if you fulfill or decline a request, a new one will appear the next day. If you ignore it, it will stay on the board until you address it. The nature spirits are quite patient. That's very kind. What's my reward? If you fulfill a request, you'll earn Sugardew. However, you won't gain harmony. That only comes from purchases in the farm shop. Okay. This is about the experience and joy of helping, not about business. Right, gotcha. But I imagine there's probably some kind of back-end reputational point with making things better for the spirits. Additional nature spirits will be grateful. This helps you get to know them better. Friendships are always valuable. There we go. Very well, I've talked enough. You young folks surely have better things to do than listen to an old spirit. I hope you have a successful day ahead. They just said they've been living here hundreds of years. Dude, you look old, but you're not that old. Alright, Coolio. So let's go see how our wheat is doing. Let's harvest that. Great, so it automatically picks up and goes into my inventory. Good. Oh, look at this lot. We've got loads of wheat. Let's grab grab that. Yeah, lovely. Okay. So the hitboxing is a little bit funky. Sometimes when you're turning around, it kind of seems to jump around on what it's actually looking at. But that's alright, you know. It's just another little bit of a game. Just you got to get used to how the game works. But once you do, I'm sure it won't be too much of a problem. Oh, we've got stuff. Okay, so we can't pick up any shells down here. Damn it. Thinking after just playing Dinkum with the all the seashells that you could go and collect, I was thinking, aha, got something I could sell. No, won't let me do it. Right, so someone was hanging around over here. Who we got? The Pharaoh. What do we got with you? Let's see what's still on my to-do list today. Okay. Oh, that's about the best I can do at the minute. Alright, fine. I need to get used to... You know, people need to get used to me. I need to get used to them. Where's this bulletin board of mine? It's over here, isn't it? What have we got in here today? Order. 20 carrots, 22 of that. So, okay, well, we've got a load of stuff that we can pick up. And then we've got all the flowers for the relevant spirits. Okay, cool. Got some time we can look at getting those done. There's not a big rush to that stuff at the moment. Let's quickly go and water this lot. Let's make sure they're watered. Right, where is Tomte as well? I need to go and find him and get my seeds. Okay, so it's not a separate inventory. It's just going to be what we've got here. So that's okay. Is there where's the map? How do I get to the map? It was saying there was a map. Okay, so hitting M doesn't do it. Let's see what's controls for the map. No, controller, audio, keyboard. Inventory up and down, sidesteps that one. Inventory is okay. Inventory is middle mouse button. Pause, but it doesn't mention anything about a map. Fine. Okay. All right. Not the end of the world. If we go and hit the middle mouse button, that's our inventory there. Okay, cool. And the map is okay. So its middle mouse button is there. So we're at Farm Island. So I looked at Bunny Island over here. So I'd have to go across there for the forest and then across to Bunny Island. Alright, and then we've got over to the water side here for that lady. Then we've got Owl Island, Ferret Island, Deer Island and Piggy Island. Alright, let's go and have a look at Bunny Island quickly. It mentioned we need to go and see about that because there's something or other over there. So let us go and quickly run to Bunny Island. What have we got over here? Oh, this is quite cute. I didn't think we'd have this. Oh, let's go and pet that little bunny. Gain extra heart. What does that get me? Doesn't get me any harmony. But okay, so it looks like I've got all these thorns stuck here, and so do I need to go and find all the bunny? Ooh, hello. Where am I going? That's Piggy Island. Alright, so I'm not going to go to Piggy Island at the moment. I haven't done nothing with them. So I've got one bunny so far. And I've already pet the bunny once today. So looks like I have to come and see those bunnies. So those kind of thorns and the kind of like corruption on the island. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Coral Island, and the way you have to try and treat some of the corruption there. Let's get started on trying to deal with some of this. Where is my wooden axe? Let's get rid of that. Just see how the different game mechanics work. Good. Can I get rid of the stump? Oh, the stump goes automatically. Lovely. Although I do find it interesting that I don't see the axe in her hand when she's attacking the tree. I think we're air axing. Heard of air guitar, but not air axing. But guessing that's a thing that isn't animated. But hey, game's still relatively new and it came out in March, so I'm sure that's something the dev is probably aware of and working on. Get rid of that tree because I want to be able to. That one tiny little bit of that. So where is old Tomte? It was in here, wasn't it? Does he show up on this island anywhere? Oh, okay, cool. So I've gained 1 level in farming, nothing in animal care. So farming improves the skill by using the hammer, axe, hoe, and watering can. With each improvement, you increase your maximum energy. Good. So our stamina goes up, making it easier to accomplish your tasks. So we can improve the skill by petting and feeding your animals. With each improvement, you increase maximum energy. Yep. And improve skill by serving your customers. With each improvement, you make yeah. And then we have our energy's at 110. So Ferret Island level 1 we're working on. We're on day 2, so we're a level 1 house. So we've got out of an extra 3 upgrades for our barn and stable. Those can all be upgraded, but we'll come to those when it gets time. Okay, I don't know where Tomte is, so don't know what I can do about getting some more seeds from him. Is he around anywhere? He's not around here, is he? No. And there she is by the water. Alright, well let's go and open our shop up. We'll get day 2 done and dusted. I haven't got any other seeds, but I don't know where to go and find Tomte to get some more seeds out of him. Because he doesn't show up on the map, which is a bit of a pain. But let's go in here quickly, and we'll go and pick up what we have here. Okay, lay out our goods. We'll pop those there. That'll be 270 it'll get us, but you know, hey, it is what it is. You can use wood to upgrade your buildings. You can process weeds into fertilizers and decorations. Supply your plants with water until they're ready to harvest. I'll deal with that in a few minutes, but I want to get some more weeds before I start playing with those. So let's open the store up, and then we'll see how much harmony we get out of this lot. Okay, you can do this once a day. Yep, open! Yep. Sold. Gone up a level, which is nice. And do that, and do that. Collect enough harmony. The harmony tree, visit harmony tree to complete your quest. Nice. Alright, so that's done. We've sold all the goods. Store's now closed. Thank you. And we'll go take a wander around to the old harmony tree. Let's see if the grumpy hare's any happier. So I made 297, which is good. So we're over 1,000 of our Sugardew now, which is nice. And let's see how we get on up with the tree. Okay, cool. Congratulations, you've collected enough harmony to heal the ferret island and attract wildlife. You've also unlocked tomato and bean seeds. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm going to do Piggy Island next because it's nearby, and because that's watering can and hoe. Chickens and cows, I'm going to need to clear out the area a bit more for that. Or I can upgrade to a large house, or possibly a large farm store. Well, I don't need to do a large farm store at the moment. I'm not worried too much about that. I'll grab that one first because it's 25 like everything else. Alright, Grumpy, are you going to... Oh, no. Well, the hare's not going to talk to me. Nope, the hare's still not going to talk to me, so it can sit there and be a grumpy sod. I am not going to care too much. If it's going to be a grumpy little git, I can't be bothered with it. Okay, so I've got those that are growing. They've been watered today. And I still don't know where the hell I go and find Tomte. Alright, well, as we're getting towards the end of the day, I'm just going to quickly go and clear out some more of these weeds so I can start on the fertilizer. While I've got a little bit of energy left, I might as well maximise what I'm dealing with. Come on. Yeah, the whole hitbox mechanic is a bit erratic, I think will be the phrase. So let's just go around here, run around the periphery grabbing the weeds. Good. Yeah, I know you're nearly out of stamina. Right, good. There we go. Right, so okay, so it gets to red and starts flashing when we're low on stamina. That's cool. That's a nice little visual mechanic there to let us know that we're almost buggered. So that's the radio. That gives us little bits and pieces there. Diary. Save a load of your game. We'll save it. There we go. Save into slot 1. Nice. And we'll go and sleep. Doop doop doo. We'll see how. That's okay. So the auto saving's happening overnight anyway, so you don't necessarily need to go and save, but it's kind of cool to do it. And then let's go and see what we've got outside. Has all of our wheat been finished? Oh, look at that. All our wheat's done. Now, where is that Tomte guy? Because I need to buy some more seeds off him. Can't do much else without more seeds. And we need to work out which one is best for sale. Right, so... where the hell do I find that guy? Okay, so they're now down there. He's over there. They're up there. What's that? That is to keep chickens, ducks and geese in this coop. Okay, so I've got all of that ready to go, and then this I think is where we put the cows, isn't it? Keep cows, goats and sheep in this barn. All together? Crikey, that'd be quite a tight fit. And what else can I do here for the moment? Well, Tomte's not around. He said I could call him, but I don't seem to have a way of doing that. What does this do? Ooh. I can interact with a boat. Nice. So what can I do with my boat? Okay, so I can interact with it, but I can't do anything with it at this time. I'm guessing that'll be something that'll be unlocked as we go along. Mailbox. What does this do? Ooh, rabbit fan wonder received. Great news! You brought the first rabbit back to Sugardew Island. Visit the island regularly to receive gifts from the rabbit. You You've now collected one of 18 wonders. Wonderful. And Forest Buddy. First ferret back to Sugardew Island. Visit the island regularly to receive its gifts. Cool. So we've got 18 wonders we've got to deal with. So we're going to have to go and find a bunny and go and get my reward. Well, let's quickly go and hit the bunny. Oh, is that where Tomte is? Oh, there he is. Cool. Found him. Right. Cool. Let us buy from him. So, carrot seeds are 5, wheat seeds are 10, bean seeds are 100 and... the scrolling's a bit funky as well. So, 60 for those, 5 for those, 10 for those, 105 for bean seeds, cucumber seeds, potato seeds, garlic seeds, corn seeds, turnip seeds. Alright, well, let's go and grab... We don't have enough room in my bag. Silver cat, hazelnut dog, large gold dog. Why have I not got enough room in my bag? Oh, because I've got the wood and stone and everything. Oh, blast. Alright, let's quickly go and run back and go and pop stuff back in my... into a storage box of some kind. That's a bit of a pain. Alright, come on, storage chest. Throw all those in there as well, and we'll even throw the fertilizer in there as well for the minute, just so we've got some room. We're going to need to find some way of unlocking more inventory slots, but I guess that will be something that will happen over time. Not exactly in a rush. Most of these cozy games you could pretty much do as you like without too much extra faffing about. Right. Greetings, Grumpy. Let's go and let's get some carrot seeds in. That's 50, 5 each. There we go. We'll grab $100 worth of carrot seeds. Wheat seemed to do pretty well. Grab 100 of those. And then we've got the turnips. They are 10 each as well, so we'll get 100 Sugardew of those. There we go. So we've got ourselves a few bits and pieces. Right, we'll go find the bunny, go and pet the bunny. Oh, bunny's going to give me seeds. Nice, we get turnip seeds for petting the little bunny. More heart. That's a very cute little mechanic. And Ferret Island is up that way. Right, so let's go run over and find ourselves a ferret. I'm guessing it's this way. No. Where am I now? Oh, I'm in deer. Oh, I should have gone. Ferret. I went the wrong way. Oh well. Only a little detour. We have to go and pet the ferret. So coming back in, that is... Oh, it's that side. Oh, that's what that one's supposed to be. Right, okay. Good, right. Well, now we've got ourselves some more seeds. Let's go and get these planted. Can go. Let's go and get ourselves just some more. Yep. That mechanic on the pathing area where it's trying to detect which way you're pointing is slightly annoying. I will freely admit that. Cool. And we'll go with the hoe. I'm going to need to clear a lot more room because I've got a lot more seeds. So let's go get rid of the axe. Let's chop that down. So it looks like trees. Oh, I've got a cup of tea sitting there. It looks like we've got trees that are going to respawn, which is nice. And get some more space over here. So I'm out of space in my inventory at the minute, so the stuff I couldn't pick up is going to sit on the ground. That's fine. Standard gaming mechanics there. Let me pop that there. I'll come and do the rocks on the ground in a few moments, but I want to just try and start maximizing how much I'm getting in the ground because I'm out of inventory space. So let me go and pop in here the turnip seeds. So let's get these done. Grow some turnips because we haven't done them yet. Yeah, definitely that hitbox mechanic and where it's selecting what's on the ground is a little bit more janky, but you know, again, still a relatively new game. I don't want to be too critical, but because the rest of it runs pretty well, you know. And again, anything that's relatively new that can always be edited out. I mean, again, this is a demo, not the full release, so I don't know whether the devs have come back and have done anything to the demo since it was the full game has been released. It may well be that this was a pre-release version, and the full version may have this mechanic fixed. But obviously, I don't know. But at the moment we're playing the demo, just have a look at what we've got here. Yeah. Continue getting all these done. Yeah, it's annoying, I'll give it that. But for that particular bit of trying to get everything to detect where you're working with, and I'm going to want the carrots. I want to pick up. Oh, okay, you can collect that. Good. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. That's an annoyance, but you can work with it. I mean, it's just inefficient. It's not really anything that's particularly game breaking. Just an inefficiency. Okay, we've still got plenty of our seeds, so we can continue getting on with getting those done. Just pop these around here. I'm just going to keep on. I'm just going to go around obstacles at the moment because I want to just try and start maximizing what we're going to be getting. And we'll get this done here. That's done. Oh, gone up a level. So apparently I'm an even better hoe now. Sorry. I know it was a bad joke. And we go down there. Cool. Then we've got to do the watering, and then we can be pretty much set to go. And we'll do the... sell the... Nope, that. Okay, that's frustrating. I think what it's trying to do, it's trying to grab focus on something else that it thinks I should be able to see. There we go. So I think, yeah, it's trying to, you know, grab focus on something that it thinks is going to be there that I might want to be doing something with. Like, for example, taking that rock out, but I don't. I want to get to the farm plot, which should be something which should have its own equal amount of... There we go. It should have its own equal amount of usefulness, and so therefore shouldn't just lose focus to the rock. But it's doing the same thing with some of these plots as well. So I just think it's just the mechanic needs a little bit of you know, the focus mechanic for when you're moving about of where the hitbox is for on the floor needs just a little bit of a tweak. Don't think it's fundamentally broken. I just think it just is set with the wrong kind of priorities, I think. Yes, I know. Okay, I've got some space now. Let's go and grab some of that fertilizer. And we'll try out what that fertilizer's like as well. No, okay, that's there. Cool. Yeah, everything else is working perfectly fine, so let's pop you on there. Let's pop you on there. So we'll do the 4 of these with that particular fertilizer that will keep everything watered. And then we can deal with that. It doesn't look like running the shop gives me any issues with stamina. So yeah. Yes, I know I'm tired. I'll be fine in a minute. Alright. Pop an energy snack down my throat. Just because I've got a few more still to do. Yeah, I can certainly see if that bloody thing, if that fertilizer will water them as well. I think that's going to be definitely the way we want to move things forward when we're dealing with larger crops or crop amounts. But we are working with what we've got at the moment in the early part of the game. I mean, again, this is still only the first couple of... I mean only in day 3. What happens when I run out of stamina? Nothing. So, does stamina recover? Or am I just completely zoned out at this point? No, don't see my stamina recovery anytime soon. Alright, let's just chuck that in there just so we get that done. Just so everything's all done. All of those are all watered. So we're going to be good within the next couple of days to have a ton of stuff coming through to be added into our farm. And we've got stuff we can put into the farm shop. So let's get that done and we'll get the next bit of stuff sorted. That's 270. So we should be good with that. Alright, let us go and open the store. But press and hold. Yep. Ooh. Negotiate. We'll advise. Coolio. Yep. 5 left, that's all that's there for a spirit. Oh, you bought 2. Sold. And you come in for the win with the last 3. Come on. Hey! Last 3, you've got enough harmony. Sweet, done all those. Shop's closed. And we can go in and take a look at what we could get from the harmony tree now. Oh, there we go. Today's revenue. Everybody's happy. We've gone up to level 27. Or another 27 experience. So that's cool. So what am I looking at now skill-wise for me? I'm level 2 in farming. Still level 1 in store management, but we're getting there. And yeah, cool. So we'll go and take a look at the old harmony tree. See if that bloody hare is any happier. But stamina's certainly going to be a rate determining step in all this, I think. Right, go talk to the tree. Heal the piggy island and trap wildlife. You also unlock the good level of the watering can and hoe at the workbench. Sweet. So we're getting our upgrades. Nice, nice, nice. Then we've got piggy island level 2. It's good hammer, good axe. Large house. You were the large farm store. So we've got chooks and cows. Let us do the cows next, I think. Hopefully that'll be things like milk I can sell. So we're getting a nice little progression here, and we're getting stuff to be able to do. So I'm liking that so far. So far, I mean, I'm impressed. It's a nice little game. You know, it's not trying to reinvent the wheel too much. You know, it's taking some of the mechanics that we've all played in other similar games, and is just adding their own little twist to it. I mean, I'm certainly not offended by this game in that regard. I think it looks very nice. It's got a different art style. There's a story that is similar to what other games I've played, and yet feels comfortably unique enough that it doesn't feel like I'm just playing a copycat, you know. That's another one of those. An area's been corrupted. You come in and clean it up, but feels nice enough. Okay, cool. Well, that's still showing the ground's wet, so yeah, that pretty much shows that fertilizer is pretty much the way to go. So let's go and start grabbing ourselves some more of these weeds, and we can start getting that fertilizer in place. Now, it seems to be that it stays there until the end of the crop growth period, so we're going to need certainly a large amount of weeds. Now, how do the weeds grow? Can I, if we're doing this and we're just ripping stuff out of the ground now, there's obviously going to be a finite amount of what's available here. How quickly do these weeds respawn? Is there a way I can make fertilizer with something else other than with these weeds? You know, again, when it comes to things, you know, we're looking at fertilizer. When it comes to things like having cows and stuff, that would normally create manure, which means we would be able to potentially use that for fertilizer. Does this game have that mechanic? Don't know, haven't got that far. But those are the kind of questions I would be looking to think about in regards to this kind of game, of how quickly do the weeds come back? Because if that's the only way I'm going to create fertilizer, do I need to be more sparing with my fertilizer? Because otherwise I just go and like harvest all the weeds and then just go and do what I can. That hit mechanic's annoying me. It's inefficient. That's what I think it is. It's not game breaking. It's not like, you know, stopping me doing anything, but it's just inefficient because you feel like you aren't really as in control as you'd like to be. Okay, good. That's there. That's there. That's there. Right. So if we've unlocked the piggy stuff, the bunny, and the what's the other one? The ferret. That was it. We'll go and sort of wander around and say hello to all the animals and go and pet them all and see what they're going to give us as little rewards. So there's a lot of animal management in that kind of regard, of going and checking on them. Oh, no. Pet. Cute. Yeah, very cute, but you're not giving me anything. Alright. So I guess it's not every day that you get something. Ah, there we go. Hello, Harry Plopper. Okay, good. We can sort of run our way around the outside here. That would be our deer island. We should be back with our ferret. You've not given me anything. Oh well, that's a shame. And where's old Tomte? Can I get a cow? Oh, release animals. Oh, okay, so it's not what I thought then. Alright, let me go and see if I can buy a cow. How much is a cow going to cost me? No, there's dogs. Large bag expansion, 2,500. Damn. I could buy wet fertilizer from him at 50. That's nice. We'll get some tomato seeds. Alright, grab 600 of those. Now, it doesn't... Oh, grows in 5 days, can bear fruit several times. So those would be one that I'd probably want to look at having some wet fertilizer on. It grows in 5 days, grows in 2... Oh, so those grow in 2 days, grow in 3 days for the cucumbers. Alright, let's grab ourselves the cucumbers. So they grow in 3 days. Let's get those done as well. Cool, that gives us some more things to go and plant. And as we seem to be having quite a lot of stuff that is going to take its time. And I'm going to have to water everything now, aren't I? Oh, blast. So it looks like today is not going to be a shop day. I'm running low on energy bars, so I'm going to need to work out how to build those. Hopefully, with getting more of these sorts of things done, my farming level is going to go up even further, and we get that maximum increase in stamina level. And oh, actually, I was going to look at the old good watering can, wasn't I? And see what that comes in with. Yes, I know you're tired. I only got one pair of hands. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to find some other way of supplementing this. This is getting a little bit difficult to do anything with in the space of a day. Oh, for Lord's sakes. Thank you. We need to get rid of these rocks. But again, that's another load of stamina taken up. Yes, I know you're tired. I've only got 4 to go. Shush bye. Last one, and then you can... Ah! Thank you. Flippin' heck. Workbench. So what's the good hoe come out with? Energy bar is carrots and wheat. Okay. Ah, so a good hoe is 2,500 and needs a hoe. If you charge it up, you can dig up several fields at once. Oh, that's a nice touch. You can water more plants at once after a short charge, so 2.5k. So I'm going to need to really start saving up some money for those sorts of things. And yeah, at the moment I can't do too much else. What we got? What we're looking at here. So let's go and dump some stuff in the chest. So I can dump that on there. Is there an auto add in? No, not that I can see. Alright, okay, well that's fine. Yeah, it is what it is. Let me get my wet fertilizer. That apparently made however much of that did it make. 36! Blimey. Alright. Okay, so that is not necessarily as bad as I thought. So I can put that in from like so these ones will do that. So we know we've cleared out a lot of the items from over here, the weeds. So I'll be interested to see how quickly they come back. Not worried too much about doing too much extra clearing out around this area. I might just do these rocks and that tree, just and these couple of rocks over here, just so we maximise our farm plots. But at the moment I haven't got anything else that I can do too much with. Unit price 2, so we can certainly look at selling that, but I don't think we're going to do that today. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to sleep and we'll skip a day of the shop. You don't have to have it necessarily open. Because we need stock to get into the shelves. I also need to unlock the bigger backpack as well, which is chuffing expensive. Cool. So that looks like game was saved at that point, so we'll save the game there. And we'll pop it as a manual save there. Go and look at what's going on outside. Oh, we have a rainy day. And the rainy day means that everything has been watered. Cool. Alright, well that's brilliant. So we've got now our wheat is ready to harvest. But, you know, I think we can safely say at this point in time, hour and 17 minutes, that I think, yeah, this looks like a fun little game. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. But yeah, I'll certainly look at keeping an eye out on this on the Steam store, and potentially look at if the audience wants it, I will do a full, I'll pick the game up and do a full playthrough of this. But otherwise, thank you very much for joining me and taking a look at the demo for this, and thank you for the developers, Rockaplay, for doing the game. Obviously, without them doing the hard work on creating the game, I've got nothing to show you. Said this is the free demo. It's available on Steam. Link will be in the description. But otherwise, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. You take care now. All right, bye-bye.